Hey guys, Mike Chen here. When speaking of monsters, we all have heard of Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, Mothman, but these are not the only creatures that may lurk in the wild. Here are 5 monsters that you may never have heard of that still may exist somewhere in the world. Number 1, Buru. Local tribes in northern Assam, India claim to have seen this large crocodile-like monster many times over the years. They described it as measuring between 11 and 13 feet long with a long snout, 4 limbs, and 5-foot-long tail. Unlike a crocodile, however, the Buru does not have scales, but rather was smooth with blue and white coloration. Natives say that it would occasionally lift its head out of the water and let out a bellow that could be heard over great distances. After many run-ins with the creature, the natives deliberately set out to destroy the creature by draining its swamp habitat. The last one may have died sometime in the early 1940s, although some natives believe it only retreated underground. 2. Dingonecks. Dingonecks are walrus-like creatures believed to exist in the heart of Africa. John Alfred Jordan, an explorer who actually shot at this creature in a river in Kenya in 1907, described this creature as scaled-covered, 18 feet long, had reptilian claws, a spotted back, long tail, and a big head, out of which grew large walrus-like tusks. Natives of the area further described it as having a scorpion-like tail and reported that it would even kill predatory animals such as hippos or crocodiles that dared wander into its territory. Now, this may sound like a fantasy creature, but at the Braakfontein Ridge in South Africa is a cave painting of an unknown creature that fits the description of the dingoneck right down to its walrus-like tusks. Number 3, the Emla Ntuka. Emla Ntuka literally means elephant killer. Whoa. Appropriately named by natives of the Republic of Congo who have seen this swamp-dwelling monster attack and disembowel elephants that crosses its path. That's insane. The instrument of this disembowelment is a large ivory or bone horn on the animal's head, leading to speculation that the Elementuka might be a surviving relative of the Triceratops. Elementukas are nasty, vicious creatures, according to the natives, who further described it as having a red-brown color, massive legs, and the ability to hide totally submerged beneath the water. Interestingly, its attack on elephants seem only to be defensive or territorial, since the monsters don't eat the elephants. They seem to be vegetarians. Number 4, Kangamato. The Kangamato, meaning overbearer of bolts. Yeah, you're a badass if you can overbear a bolt. They are pterodactyl-like flying monsters said to have been sighted in modern-day southwestern United States. Although not as large as pterodactyls known from fossils, the Kangamato resembles the prehistoric creature in virtually every other aspect. A long, tapered jaw filled with sharp teeth, bat-like wings, and an overall lizard-like appearance. Some researchers think the Kangamato could in fact be a large species of bat. However, in 1923, explorer Frank Milland heard of this creature while traveling through Zambia. Intrigued, he showed illustrations of a pterodactyl to the locals, and every native present immediately and without hesitation picked out and identified it as a Kangamato. And finally, number 5, Minhocão. The Minhocão is probably the scariest of the bunch. Witnesses in Uruguay and southern Brazil describe the creature as looking like a gigantic armor-plated slug. So imagine a black slug as big as 14 feet long with a snout like a pig and 2 tentacles poking out of its head. Some reports have it as long as 75 feet. Normally living underground, the Minhocão occasionally surfaces, leaving deep trenches in its wake. Okay, this is definitely the scariest creature for me because have you seen Tremors? That thing gave me nightmares for a year. So do you guys believe that creatures like these still exist today? Let me know in the comments below. Now for me, I don't discount anything, and anything could be a possibility to me, because here's the thing. There is so much about the world that we don't know about. I mean, did you know that only about 10% of the world's caves have even been discovered? There are jungles out there that are so thick that people are not able to even walk in them. I'm just saying that although there are satellites everywhere now, and there seems to be photos of everything on Earth, so yeah, I believe that the possibility does exist that these creatures, and probably many more that we don't know about, they do lurk in unexplored jungles, where caverns, where oceans and lakes. This is also a reason why when I go on vacation, I stay away from jungles and I don't swim in the ocean. That's like my worst fear, is that I go on a cruise and then fall off the boat or something and then get left behind. I mean, have you seen that movie? Because when you're in the ocean, and I'm not talking about like massive strange creatures either, when you're in the ocean, you're like the weakest thing there. I mean, you're on the bottom of the food chain, like anything could kill you. Anyway guys, again, let me know if you believe these creatures do exist, and let me know if you actually seen one. Who knows? All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.